Well, I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, oh yeah. Hope I can get through this without, call coming in breaking up, because, I just can't start these things over, I could, but, yeah. Looking at this tape the other day about YouTube, Israel, and growth, and how things are over there, and I think through the Bible we could just research on that a little bit further and find a little more detail, about who was what, when, where. But they get it out as Hamas. These Hamas, they want the Jewish people dead. And there will be peace in the world. And that's what the Jewish people want. They want peace in the world. Now these are two different kind of peoples over here, These are people that are the New Testament. I mean, like, who glued this into our book? The New Testament? Like, people should be doing Muhammad's Quran. Use that paper for something else. It's no good for reading. They don't believe in that, They believe in, who they are and where they're from and their entitlements to that, through the creation. But it wasn't a creation from a God, from, like the God, the creator of all. These are gods that came here, and people called them gods. And they created humans from the humanoids running around. That's all that's about. So they don't really need to take it that serious, because we all have it in our genes. And it's been bred out and passed on with the DNA and stuff, and it's there. It's in everybody. Not just, like in you guys. Because then there was one people, and they from which grew many, and they did have them. They did raise them and train them to work and labor. So these guys getting the fights over there and ganging up on the Jews, and then the Jews just wheel in and let you guys have it, and you just take over. They take over your land. They give it back to you. We want peace. The new guy takes over, new president of Egypt. And he wants peace, because that's how he got elected, because he wanted peace, and they told him, you're going to tell them you want peace, and you're going to make them believe it. I know you don't. We don't. But we want you to make them believe it. Sell them on it. And we got those son of a bitches. That's what Obama's doing right over here today. And it's just getting to be a farce now. It's a joke. And he would probably believe himself. It's going to be very embarrassing. Yeah, but on with the show. Oh, well. But this, these ones that want peace, that's a good thing. And there's others that want peace, that's a good thing. The ones, what I see on the Jewish side, they want peace, and everybody lives, we just learn and grow and evolve and don't tune in to our primal natures from the humanoids that we were bred from. You want to tune in and carry on the higher natures of the DNA we received from these creators, godlike. God to us, but not the God of all, the creator of all. They weren't that. So So there's no real reason to be doing this fighting and killing. At the other side there'll be peace on earth when all the Jewish people are dead. So Jewish people, what are you doing, besides controlling all the diamond world in the ways? And I've read in the Older Testament there where these people, they move into your country and they can just take it over if they want it. And if you don't like it, well, they can fix you up. And it kind of make you wish you would have, but there's so many don't even know the reason. Let's start a civil war, north and south. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty controlling in itself. That's a lot of power, Come on. Me. But I love that word of God, and I love that the Christ, and even the thought of that Christ brings life to it. Because the way world was turning for you people backing in, it was pretty lame, low level, highly controlling. And Christ stepped in and all this murdering and this killing and this pounding and this rocking and stoning and beheading, and the truth wasn't into these people enough so they could understand. They understand, so much, but then there's more to it than that, what you could lose. And I think it's great that he opened that up so we could see and understand that and evolve in ourselves and evolve spiritually, But you got to bring it all on, It's like comet sliding. There's a piece going to be broken off from Mars, and Islam, you're the target. All of the Arab countries. And as it happened once before, there was such a key rash. It just gave the earth a rash. And it took an awful lot of people, industries, just out. Can you imagine being set back to Stone Age? Some places on the earth were on the opposite side of when this actually happened. They were saved from it, but they were greatly affected by it. And those that survived, they passed on this information to theirs and theirs to grow kingdoms and then go out and search these places once again and gather that gold. I mean, it's already fixed, it's already dug, it's already placed, it's already smelted, it's just laying there. And that'll be bonus for us. So I was thinking other things too after I was reading this, watching this video about Islam and, the Jews and Hamas. Yeah. So I'm going to finish up with this, the thoughts that I had that Dana wrote. See what happens when one tries to live in peace with all. What to do with all the raving wolves at the border's edges who would just want you dead so they can have all of something everyone already has. But because of sins in the eons ago, passed on and on, even till now, just look up, speak up in trusting hearts, and ask to be forgiven. Even for those of long ago who still sins remain, and be forgiven from all rights of wrong sins past that cannot be erased. But the ease of his forgiveness lets them, as he commands them, to fade away to where a forever never returns, unless one lets their mind slip back to it. Even the thought of a name, it's a name that shouldn't be mentioned anymore. Just or remember not to try to change it when these memories happen and these thoughts come back to you. For that will always remain the same as it has already happened once in your, my, their past. So why go through it again and again and again? You can't change it. Just let it go. Don't try to change it. As Roy would say. And that is so true. That's one man I would call masters on this earth because that is his name. Thank you. You know, you just let it